Hello everybody, welcome to DIGI YAS. Hi everyone, welcome to DIGI YAS, an online comedy show that is queer as fuck. That's right, guys. Tonight we have an all-queer comedy night packed just for you. Yeah, even this fucking quarantine cannot keep us down, honey. Here at Villain Theater, we've been working nonstop to bring you digital shows, and tonight it's time to shove some gay agendas down your throats. So we have a huge night packed for you. Starting at 8:30 in just a couple minutes, we're going to do some improv for you, doing some interactive comedy games. At 9:30, we have an all-queer stand-up showcase. And at 10:30, we're going to end the night with the shadiest of them all, Poppy J Snack's Shady Lip Sync Showcase. We've upgraded from a battle to a showcase, you guys. And we're going to be here all night. So make sure you sit tight, get your drinks. Please get your drink on. It'll make us way funnier and prettier, I promise you. And let's just laugh along. Before we get started, I want to get out the cast of the first show. Can I get the cast of Comedy Clash to join me here on the screen so we can see how pretty you guys look tonight? Are you guys ready to serve some laughs?
Yeah.
You guys are all so pretty. Oh my god, goodness. We're gonna see them in just a few minutes, okay? Our first game of the night is called Try That On for Size. It is a fast-paced game. So Try That On for Size, like I said, it's a fast-paced, really competitive game. And we're gonna need your suggestions of gestures that people do with their hopefully upper bodies. So if you see just activities with their bodies, can do them for you. Second, okay? Like we have the first one. It is gonna be Jaw and two of our beautiful actors, Pablo and Lisa. Get out here and show us. All right, Pablo, take it away.
Wait, what's the suggestion? Because I didn't hear it.
It is opening a jar.
Okay. I'm opening a jar. Try that on for size.
I'm grinding my peppermill. Try that on for size.
I'm taking your favorite doll's head off when you were in kindergarten because you're a bitch. Try that on for size.
I'm making a fire. Try that on for size.
I'm airing out my wrist because I just punched someone. Try that on for size.
I'm polishing this silver. Try that on for size.
I'm tickling my fingers because I just got my nails done and they're that fucking long. Try that on for size.
I'm scratching this dog's head. Try that on for size.
I'm making lemonade because that's what we need to do when life gives you lemons. Try that on for size.
I'm pretending to be Nosferatu. Try that on for size.
I'm doing a puppet trick. Try that on for size.
I am chopping up this material with my scissors. Try that on for size.
I'm showing my students how a tarantula is about to bite their hands. Try that on for size.
I'm kneading the pizza dough. Try that on for size.
Nothing.
Lisa Leyenda wins once again. The next suggestion is going to be sprinkling the final touches on a cake. And for that, I'm going to need Victoria and Josh. All right, when we get Victoria out here, Josh, you take it away, okay?
Cool.
Oh. I'm frozen, sorry.
Live theater. There we go, Josh. Take it away. Sprinkling the final touches on a cake.
I'm sprinkling the final touches on a cake. Try that on for size.
I'm garnishing this lasagna. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm making a curse to go against my ex-boyfriend. Try that on for size.
I'm recycling this kitty litter. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm playing with a marionette doll. Try that on for size.
I'm petting my favorite cat. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm trying to play football with these ants. Try that on for size.
Oh, I got nothing.
Ah, you're out, Victoria. The next one is gonna be, and you guys should be very familiar with this one, using a handheld fan. So for that, I'm gonna need the gayest of the gay. Patrick versus Ryan.
We're the gayest.
What's up?
Bear off. Patrick takes away.
I am beating my fan. Try that on for size.
This is how I dry my nails. Try that on for size.
Yo, así como está, chicos. Try that on for size.
I'm shaking it like a Polaroid picture. Try that on for size.
I need lucky sevens. Lucky sevens. Come on, lucky sevens. Try that on for size.
I am hammering a nail. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get this straight out of my wrist. Try that on for size.
I'm cracking a whip. Try that on for size.
I am, I'm out of it.
Wow.
I don't care.
If Ryan is the supreme bear, huh? The next suggestion is gonna be peeling an orange. And for that, I'm gonna need Priscilla and Tarek. And Tarek, take us away.
I'm peeling an orange. Try that on for size.
Ooh, this powder is my favorite. Try that on for size.
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Try that on for size.
So as soon as you take off the peel on this, then you can actually eat the Nutella.
Oh, I'm trying to clean this dirty makeup I used my last drag show. Try that on for size.
Oof, the sponges are so gross. Try that on for size.
Ew, my kid just pooped all over my hand. Try that on for size.
Ooh, yeah, I'm taking all this hair off this brush, girl. Try that on for size.
Oh, he finally proposed. Look, try that on for size.
Ooh, see, yeah, I'm not gonna wax your dick anymore, all right? Try that on for size.
Oh, girl, you shouldn't have bleached your hair. It's falling off. Try that on for size.
I'm sorry, my cat's just full of fur. It's got all over me. Try that on for size.
I'm done.
Down with Tarek. And I felt very offended by that bleached hair comment. 'Cause 1 month of the quarantine, I've already bleached my hair. I can't. And the last pairing of the night, it's gonna be uncorking a wine bottle. And we need Chachi and Galen to show us how to do that. And Chachi, take us away.
I'm uncorking a wine bottle. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get the Macarena on. Try that on for size.
I'm giving a hand job and holding the balls. Try that on for size.
I'm rolling 2 pairs of dice. Try that on for size.
I'm shaking my charms at you because I want you to buy me more from that charm store I can't remember the name of. Try that on for size.
I'm wiggling and shaking and getting this COVID away from me. Try that on for size.
I'm Matthew McConaughey. Try that on for size.
Don't make fun of me because my hands do this. Try that on for size.
I've got a maracas and it's time to party. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna box you. Try that on for size.
I am trying to defend myself. I'm taking a class at the YMCA. Try that on for size.
How do you like my new cane? Try that on for size.
I'm Cuban Pete. Try that on for size.
I'm out of ideas. Try that on for size.
Oh. Wow, that was legendarily long. That was awesome. And that, folks, is Try That On for Size. And thank you guys for all 40 of you watching. Oh my God, that's amazing. I hope you guys are having just as much fun as we are here. So now we're going to move things along and do something a little bit different. This next game is called Objection. That's right, honey. We're going to court. And for that, I'm gonna need my all-time bailiff, Josh Hamilton. Yes, you ready to serve some justice today?
I mean, I guess so. I've been quarantined with a stripper, and this is all I could find because they didn't have any mask.
Damn, girl, make sure you stay away. Make sure you stay safe and stay the fuck home, okay?
I'm trying.
Try harder. Now, our council people, we need on one side, we're gonna have Patrick and Priscilla. Yes. And on the other side, we're gonna have Pablo and Ryan. Yes and yes. All right, so what we're gonna need is your suggestions of a hot topic for our actors to debate. So it's gonna be Apple versus Samsung, tops versus bottoms. Something hot for us to debate, but not the ones I just gave you guys. So I'll give you a few minutes and let's see what we got on the chatty chat.
Chatty chat chat.
Chatty chat chat. Chatty chat chat. Hey, chatty chat chat. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, we got some cool ones coming in. Can we get some spicier ones?
Ooh, spicy. Hot.
Ooh, okay.
The tongue, the mouth, the lips.
Ooh, now we're talking. I found the one, the only one. Are you guys ready for this? It is Gaga versus Britney.
Wow.
I know. Let that sink in for a little bit. So we're gonna have Team Gaga is gonna be Pablo and Ryan, while Team Britney we're gonna give it to Patrick and Priscilla. Now let the bailiff give you guys the key on how this is gonna work.
All right. I need all my counselors to raise their right hands. Okay, this is hard, but do you guys think you can present an argument about Saint Gaga versus Saint Britney to the best of your ability? Say I do.
I do.
I do.
Okay, let's bring back Judge Al. Ooh.
Here I am! All right, I'll try to not be biased in this debate, okay? So let's hear the opening argument for Team Britney.
Yes. Team Britney, here we are. You know, every time that I think about Britney Spears, I literally think about just my childhood. She really helped me figure out who I was, right? You know, she went from exposing all of her privacy to the world to offer them the talent and the skill that she has. And you know what? Those people who criticize her voice, you know what? Why don't you try doing literal aerobics on stage, flipping back and forth, doing all sorts of dances and all sorts of things, and then on top of that, having to sing and belt. All right, you know, Britney could do it all. All right. The fact that she had to endure Disney as a child, that already set her up for success. Anyone who thinks that Britney is not the #1 queen of pop has probably been told otherwise and has been gravely misled. All right. On top of that, she had to deal with the mediocrity of boy bands. All right. You know, the fact that in the 90s it was boys against girls and she still surpassed and still survived. Come on. She is the ultimate queen. You had 5 people in a band against 1 soloist. Hello, where's the math there, right? And she still was super fierce. On top of that, you know, when she came out with her song Lucky, she's a star. And she cries every night. And her, like, literally, I was connecting to her, all right? Because isn't that what we do all night? We go to bed and we cry a little bit. But you know what? We get up the next morning, just like Britney Spears, and we face the world. Because guess what? We're stronger.
Woo! Oh my goodness! Priscilla Blanco, she did it again. The beautiful opening. All right, now if we can even gather to listen to this next debate, let's hear the opening for Queen Lady Gaga.
Thank you, Judge D'Amico. Ladies, gentlemen, and all other genders out there in the World Wide Web, we're talking about 2 very different icons here. You know, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Lady Gaga, you know, the amount of talent that she has, she has shown over the years has more than proven that she has well passed Britney. I mean, she doesn't lip sync. She actually sings her acts live on stage. She's won Oscars. I don't think Britney's ever won an Oscar. When you're multi-talented like Gaga, there's no question as to, you can't compare the talents. So I'll rest my case on that.
Wow, and what a case you've made. I must say, Crossroads by Britney Spears, the movie, deserved a lot better. All right? So now we're going to get a little bit shadier. So let's get all the parties out here. And we're going to have the cross-examination of Lady Gaga by Britney Spears.
Counselor Acosta, you mentioned that both the ladies in question were icons. Is that correct?
Yes, that is obviously what I said.
So let me ask you, was Lady Gaga ever the most single famous person in the entire world at any point in her life?
No, but
Oh no, that's fine. Thank you.
Ooh.
What kind of a question? You know what?
She was shook. All right. Now let's get the cross-examination of Britney Spears by Lady Gaga.
Thank you, Judge. Priscilla Blanco, if I'm not mistaken, you said no one could sing and do aerobics like Britney could. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Then what do you call this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's offensive.
Wow, we've got some. Save it for the lip sync. The lip sync isn't even on for another 2 hours, girl. Come on. Wow. Now that we've heard the arguments, let's take it to the closing. Let's hear the closing of Britney Spears.
People of the jury, thank you for being with us today as we discuss this very important issue. I want to take you on a journey, people of the jury. I want to take you on a journey. It is 1998. I am at summer camp. I am 7 years old, and I am in the corner of the room practicing my solo choreography for Britney's second single, Sometimes. That was her artistic follow-up to Hit Me Baby One More Time. I can't begin to describe to you the impact that Britney Spears has had on my life, but I don't need to, because she's had the same impact on every single person in the world. And I mean that quite literally. At one point in her career, she was the actual most famous person in the world. People recognized her before they recognized Santa Claus. That is right. I am not making this up. This is a statistic. This is a fact. All right? You talk about multi-talented. And sure, Lady Gaga is a fantastic artist. I'm not going to deny her that. She is great for what she does. But Britney has done it all. She continues to do it all, despite all the adversity that is against her. Do you remember 2007? Do you remember 2007? What she went through? What she was willing to give up because the fame was too much. People loved her too much. All right? And then she comes back. And she says, people are always wanting more. Give me more. Has Lady Gaga ever launched a career of some random twink on YouTube who then became a porn star? Lady Gaga does not have the range. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm sorry. I did not mean to get so emotional. Britney speaks to the best of us. Have you ever seen her Instagram? She believes in a better world, in a bigger tomorrow, and she's not preachy about it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. I am so lucky to have witnessed that closing speech. Let's hear what Lady Gaga's side has to say. Closing for Lady Gaga.
All right. This is going to be fast because there's not much to debate right now. We're not going to be pitching two women against each other, saying who's better than the other, who's more famous, because really, that's what the world needs right now. Okay. 2, Councillor Patrick said, "Oh, do you remember 2007?" Well, sir, who needs to think about 2007 when we got 2020 happening right now? Let's focus on this. Okay, right now, 2020, COVID-19. What's relevant for today? What kind of celebrity do we need today? We need Lady Gaga, a celebrity who, yes, she might stay at home, but she's launching One World Together at Home on Saturday. It's a fundraiser for events. It's a fundraiser. It's an event that's a fundraiser. She got Lizzo. She got a bunch of artists singing. She's raising money for people. Okay, 35 million. I really don't know what 35 million mean, but 35 million, sir. Good night.
35 million. 35 million. Wow, yeah, 35 million. All right, now let's get all the sides out here. Let's get both Brittany and Gaga's out. And the my all-time bailiff, are you there? Yep, there you are. Take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a lot of craziness and there's a lot of heated feelings right now. But what's most important is that I have $1,200 that I need to go spend right after this. So y'all have to decide between Brittany or Gaga and put your comments in the little YouTube chat box and I'll be monitoring it for the next 5 seconds because there's an Amazon sale going on. So go ahead, y'all, and vote.
Yes.
That was incredible.
Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you.
Ooh.
Hey, what vintage hit are you singing? What vintage hit?
Then yesterday.
It's nothing but my way. I'm loneliness.
All right. The jury has come back with a decision, and I'm very happy with the decision with everything going on in the world. It's a tie.
What?
Oh, never in the history of objection has that happened.
Well, no.
It's
World
90
peace, y'all,
million
world
now.
peace.
People 90
Fuck that. Brittany wins. Yes, that was objection, everyone. My court.
Peter.
My court, my rules. All right, now we're gonna change things up again. Oops, we did it again. And we are going to play a game called Dating Profiles. I'm sure a lot of you are triggered by the name Dating Profiles. You all have them: Tinder, Scruff, Grindr, Plenty of Fish, whatever tickles your pickle. That's gonna be mine. That's the one I'm coming out with. Whatever tickles your pickle. So what we're gonna need is for you to drop your suggestion of an everyday object, and our actors are gonna woo your pants off. Give you guys just a second. We got a sexy, non-sexy object, yes? All right, everyone, the first object is pliers, and I'll give my actors a few minutes to get hot and ready for you guys. All right, let's kick things off with Priscilla Blanco.
Hey, everybody. You know, I love my lovers like I like my pliers, helping me pry things open.
Ooh. All right, let's hear from Chachi Cologne.
Hey, baby, are you a set of pliers? Because I just can't wait to tear you apart.
Ooh. Victoria.
I like my lovers like I like my pliers. Extra handy.
Ooh.
Now let's hear from Tarek.
Baby, are you a wire? Because I'm gonna blend you like a plier.
Ooh.
Patrick Rodriguez.
Hey baby, are you a plier? Because I'm gonna reach down there not knowing what I'm looking for.
Oh!
The one, the only, Lisa Legenda.
Girl, you twisted.
Let's get another suggestion out here for our actors. Is everyone feeling as hot as I am?
Yeah, we are.
Let's see. Oh, I like this one. The next suggestion is a dog bone. So let's give them a few minutes. All right, let's hear from Ryan Acosta.
I like my lovers like I love my dog bones, hidden with another treat inside for me to find.
Ooh. Patrick Rodriguez.
Hey, baby, are you a dog bone? Because I'm about to bury you in my backyard.
Oh.
Very
Leyenda.
Take a bite out of mine.
Let's get Priscilla Blanco out here.
I like my lovers like I like my bones, munching on me all night long.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Josh Hamilton.
I like my lovers like I like my dog bones, easy on the digestive tract.
Ooh.
Oh.
Last one, Tarek Turjman.
Baby, are you a dog bone? I'm gonna lick you down until there's nothing left.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Do you guys think we can handle one more? DIGI Web? DIGI?
Yes.
Ooh, I like this one. Let's do stamp. A stampy stamp. Alrighty, let's kick things off with Chachi Cologne.
Hey, baby, are you a self-adhesive or the kind of that I have to lick? Either way, I can't wait to get you in my mouth.
Ooh, the leyenda.
Hey, baby, I hope you're a forever stick to me all night long.
Ooh. Patrick Rodriguez.
Hey, baby, you know, they call me the stamp because my ink will never go off your fingers.
Wow. Josh Hamilton.
I love my lovers like I love my stamps, stuck to my box.
Ooh.
Aylin, everyone.
I like my lovers like I like my wet on one side and stuck to me.
Ooh.
Diana Costa.
I like my lovers like I love my amps, full of psychedelics.
Yes. And the last two, let's get out Tarek Turjman.
Baby, are you a stamp? Because I got a big package.
Ooh. And the last one, Victoria, take us home. She's worth the wait. Yes.
I like my lovers like I like my stamps. Take me kisses.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dating profiles, you guys. I'm like hot now, and I can't even go on Grindr because of social distancing. Anyway, we have reached the end, the last game of the night. That game is called a fortune teller. Now, for fortune teller, our mystical fortune teller is going to guess the future of 3 patrons. She's going to need, we're going to need, one fortune that's a good fortune, a fortune that's bad, and a fortune that's weird, just a weird fortune. All right, so drop them in the chatty chat. We're going to meet the fortune teller herself in just a few seconds. I'm already loving these suggestions, guys. Keep them coming. All right, I think we have all 3 of them. But before we go any further, can we get the mystical enchantress herself, Chachi Cologne, out here?
Hello, Al.
Ooh, the flower crown. I'm getting mystical vibes. Are you gonna tell
What?
some futures?
Flowers. Oh, flowers just come to my head. I didn't even make. This isn't a crown. They just love my hair and my head.
Wow, she's mystical and crafty, you guys.
I didn't make it.
Oh, she didn't make it. We're gonna see you in just a second, okay, fortune teller? All right, and now we're gonna need her 3 clients, Tarek, Lisa, and Victoria.
Hello.
Yes, hey queens. Lisa, that background game is strong tonight. All right, while we wait for Victoria, let's give out the suggestions for you guys. All right, so we're gonna have the good suggestion or the good fortune. Lisa, you're gonna win an Oscar.
Ooh.
Yes, winning an Oscar. We'll see you in just a minute. Yes. Tarek, you're gonna have a bad fortune. Someone is going to put Nair in your shampoo. Okay, Nair in the shampoo. Some shady queen was mad at you and did it. And Victoria, for you, we're gonna have a weird one. You're gonna have a battle to the death with a crab using a knife. You're gonna have a knife.
I'm gonna have a battle to the death with the crab.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And can we all put our mystical minds together to call Chachi? Chachi. Everyone think her name really hard. There she is. It worked, everybody.
I am ready. Mecca like a hi, make a hello.
Hello, Tabitha?
Yes, I am Tabitha, queen of your future.
I really need some good news. I'll be attending an award ceremony soon.
Ah, yes. You know, as soon as you came in, I thought, this woman deserves a SAG award.
Oh, okay. I am part of SAG, so what would a really big award be? Like a gold?
Are you trying to say that the SAG awards are not big enough for you, madam?
I don't know.
I guess if you want to adhere to, you know, Hollywood standards,
yes,
the foreign press, you will win an Oscar.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful. You're worth every penny. Thank you.
The SAG awards are a respected awards show. I'm ready for the second person.
Hello.
Hello, I am Tabitha, mistress of the future. Do as you will.
I really need your help.
Most do.
I have a roommate. He's a little shady, and we share the bathroom where I keep my hair products. I just
honey, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but what I see in your future is male pattern baldness.
Yes, but I don't it doesn't run in my family, so I don't think it'll come naturally. I don't know if maybe my roommate.
Yes. You need to do a check on these people you live with, because I see in the cards in the future your roommate will put Rogaine in your conditioner.
Well, I don't know if he wants me to keep my hair. I think he'd want to remove it. Maybe using something very strong and chemically and smelly and white. I don't know.
Got it. Rogaine is not his poison. Did you know that Nair will remove hair anywhere?
That's what he uses. That's what he's gonna do.
Yes. Beware of the Nair. Stay fair. I'm a poet and I know it. One more. I can do one more. Hello. I am Tabitha. Hello, what do you know?
Yes, I like to do these matches. I like to live on the wild side. Spartan!
Wow, you are quite a feisty female, I believe a male would call you. Oh my goodness, you are going to be a UFC fighter.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I am. I'm going to go into the ring this Saturday night. It's going to be a match, but I worry that I'm not going to live. And my opponent, because of my obsession with seafood, with crustaceans, I don't know what's going to happen. Can you tell me, Tabitha, please?
You seem so anxious. I want to put you out of your misery, so I will tell you. You will fight a UFC fight, but you will lose because you are allergic to shellfish.
No, I'm not allergic to shellfish.
Oh, okay.
But maybe I will fight a shellfish holding a very sharp object. I'm not sure. Last Saturday it was kind of weird.
All right, madam. You are getting weird as the moments are going by. So I will give you your fortune. You will fight against a giant crab with a knife in its hand.
Oh my gosh, you're so good. Take all my money. Take all my gold.
All right. Venmo me.
Wow.
Al, I need to go. I need
okay.
to go now. This takes a lot out of me.
Okay, I'll see you next week. Can you do my fortune next?
No.
All right, everybody. That was Comedy Clash. Thank you so much for tuning in. There is currently 45 of you, but please don't go anywhere. There's so much show left. And now I'm actually going to turn things over to one of my dear friends here at Villain Theater. He is the coach of the improv team, Yas, and he's going to tell you all about it. His name is Patrick Rodriguez.
Yas, hello, Al.
Patty.
How's it going?
Good. I have to say, your Brittany speech, I look at you differently now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Honestly, I feel changed. But let's get to business. What we're supposed to do. All right. Hello, viewers at home. I am Patrick Rodriguez. I am the coach of Yas, and that is the show you're about to see right now. It's a little bit longer, almost kind of like a play in and of itself, kind of based off of some dating apps that you might be used to. But first, can we get the entire cast of Yas out here? A lot of familiar faces. Can we get everybody? Yeah. All right. So what I need from you, lovely viewers at home, is a suggestion of, I want you to think of your favorite queer person. It could be your gay best friend, lesbian, trans person, whoever you think of. And I want you to think of the best quality about them. What's an attribute that you really love? Okay. Put it in the chat right there. We'll just wait. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Not bad.
You guys are so funny. I'm so lucky to be here. All right, we just need suggestion. We've gotten things like fashion. And all that. Yes, fashion. But that's not what we're doing today. We haven't gotten any yet that I've seen. Un momento. Just drop it in the chat. Still waiting. I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight. We are very proud of what we do here at Yas, and we're so happy to share it with you, even though we are forced to go online. All right. Sorry. I don't know if anybody else is watching the YouTube.
Yes.
I feel like, should we?
I mean,
whatever, fuck it. All right, so the suggestion we got was my boyfriend, his ass. So I'm gonna open it up to ass in general, okay?
That sounds familiar.
I'm glad that's what we think here. The viewers at home, thank you. This is the show that we're gonna do. So we are Yas, and this is Us.
I know that I'm not supposed to say this, but my ex-boyfriend had a better ass than me, and that's just not okay.
Swipe left.
Don't take this the wrong way, but have you really thought about trying like the ass bleaching technique?
Swipe left.
Some people say that a mule is better, but I say an ass is better. Of course, then you got to
swipe left.
You know, the pants aren't gonna fit me. All right, I'm Cuban. My ass is just fucking huge. All right, I can't.
Right, Yanis lady, what are you talking about?
Listen, these are too small.
No. That is ridiculous talk, okay? You can fit into any jeans that you want, okay? I've seen the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, okay?
Listen, thank you for being so optimistic, but the case is that it'll fit on my waist, but it won't fit around the ass area. Okay, I've tried.
Well, Giannis lady, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, okay? We have to get going, okay? And this is the only pair of pants that we have. So what is your solution?
Like
leggings? Leggings? You want to be that girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that girl? I'm comfortable in that.
Wow. Okay. You know what?
Yanni's lady.
Yummies Laces, we heard your call. I'm from the Sisterhood of the Traveling Leggings.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You know, my family just doesn't understand. My ass is just huge.
No, I get that. I have a chocolate booty, so I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
It is, you know, and sometimes like you'll go to sit and you just take up a little bit more of the chair than you want to. But at the same time, it's a blessing.
That's right. That's right. It makes us attractive to the opposite sex too. They want to
Bitch,
like
what?
have babies with us.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, it makes me attractive to a lot of people, I figure.
Girl,
You know?
why did you steal my man with your big ass?
My ass did not steal your man. Your man just doesn't have any morals.
Okay, that's cool, but all I care about is that I'm single, okay? And you have an awesome ass.
Thank you. I'm single too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you have a really good ass.
That's such a nice compliment. I appreciate it.
Swipe left. All right, you know what? I am done with being jealous, okay? I am giving up being jealous for 2020, okay? This is gonna be my year, okay? I'm only gonna have positive thoughts.
Okay, so 2020, I guess I'm giving up being petty, okay? That's right. I know. Even though some people haven't
Swipe right.
I am gonna get this year.
Really? Because this text message that you just tested the group chat like 2 hours ago tells me otherwise.
Okay, I just decided this, okay? So I don't need you judging me for my past. I am my present self.
But Julesi, you just can't tell people, you can't always say what's on your mind.
Again, as I'm trying to tell you, Yuslandi, I am an involved person, okay? I no longer
Guys, oh my God, did you get this text from the lady? She's dating. This is crazy, girl.
Why? I don't want to get yelled at. I'm trying to be a new me.
But this is a lot of negativity. Are you sure that you don't want to like maybe send another text?
No, okay. I have been clean without any pettiness and I'm proud of this, okay? 2 hours. It's hard, okay? When people are posting their thoughts on the internet.
You need to clear this up immediately.
You lazies.
What?
Your grandmother posted a beautiful Bible verse and you commented on it. LOL, loser. I didn't raise you to be this.
Why? It was that I couldn't be petty to my friends, so I figured no one follows this abuela's count, so I just thought I'd be shitty to her. Who cares?
I follow abuela. I follow abuela. Your tia follows abuela. Your tia
Swipe left. You know what? I don't care if my family follows me on social media. If I want to post a picture of me feeling beautiful and thick, I'm sorry, Tia. You're going to have to.
I made the mistake of adding my son to my Instagram. And the things that I see, I mean, he's grown. He's an adult, man. I understand. But that's not the person that I thought I raised.
Swipe right. Hi, Mom. I'm sorry. I forgot that you're on my Insta and my social media. And Mom, you know, I'm a 30-year-old gay man. Like, I'm young, kind of still, and I'm having fun. You know, Miami's treating me great, and there's a lot of parties. And
my son, you know, the only issue is that I never knew you were doing any of those things. You never talked to me about them.
Well, see, that's what social media is for, you know? We just know what's going on in each other's lives. So then when we see each other, we really don't have much to talk about.
My son, I prefer to have a face-to-face conversation with you. The Instagram, I'm new to that.
Okay, well, this is face to
You
face.
know, and I see you coming this up. It's tough. It's tough.
I know it's tough.
I'm happy for you.
Lopez?
Yes.
Hi, Mrs. Lopez. Your 30-year-old son is cyberbullying my 12-year-old daughter. Were you aware of that?
What is cyberbullying?
Tell her, honey. Tell her what cyberbullying is. Look at my daughter's face. Little Jennifer. Look at poor little Jennifer. Your 30-year-old son is doing this to my little Jennifer.
I had no idea. I thought he was just posting pictures of having fun.
No, his having fun is mocking my daughter's TikTok dances. Do you think that's acceptable? Look at how good they are. They're so good. She doesn't deserve to be mocked.
Mrs. Lopez.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jared. I work over at Publix, and your 30-year-old son's been cyberbullying me.
Listen, I think that that word cyberbullying is being used very loosely nowadays. Okay?
Well, he tells me I'm a little piggy, and at first I like piggies, so I was kind of into it. But then I was like, you're taking this too far. And it's just like oink, 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 oink. And then I started crying. And then look at the piggy tears. Look at the piggy tears. And that's what he told me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, in our family, we tend to use terms like that to make fun of each other. I realize now that's not very nice.
Swipe left. So I'm just gonna have to give up bacon, I think, this year. I'm trying to think of what to give up for Lent, and I think that's the thing I love most this year is bacon and bacon covered things and bacon flavored things. So I think it's gonna be hard, but I'm committed to this.
Swipe left. I'm giving up vegetables. That's it. I'm done. And you know what? And I'm not going to be a vegan anymore either. It's just too hard. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I'm going to eat honey again, and I'm going to wear leather shoes. Okay.
Swipe left.
I'm giving up tigers. You know, I just love them so much that I don't really know what to do anymore. Being behind bars and all. Like I just want the tigers to live and be happy, but I gotta give them up. They just don't love me back like I love them. I just you know, I care for them. They are my lifeblood, but I must admire them from afar.
Swipe right. Well, it looks like your tiger's written you a letter.
Oh, please read it to me.
Yep.
Lord knows I need glasses.
It says, "Grr, miss you. Grr, life is hard without you. Grr, we'll get that lady, I promise."
Oh, they know that we have a plan, but can I trust you?
I'm a security officer. Of course you can't trust me.
But I bribed you to read me letters.
Yeah, but that's different. You said if I read you the letters when you got out, I could pet a liger.
Yes. That's why I'm wondering if that is enough. If you wanted your very own liger, would you want one?
Joe, Joe,
Oh. Hello? Yes?
Joe, I miss you, Joe,
I long to feel your silky smooth fur underneath my palm once again.
I know, but you need to chill out, okay, Joe? My God. Okay, listen. I'm here with a business opportunity, okay?
Does this involve Carolyn Keller Baskin?
What? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, listen. Joe, we are making so much money off of this thing. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I am able to get all the different types of meats that I want. I don't have to shop at Walmart anymore, Joe.
It's what?
I don't have to shop at Aldi's anymore.
It's what?
I have moved on up to Trader Joe's, Joe, because you're I got
So it's me, Carol Baskin Robbins. Now I want you to cease and desist with this business opportunity of tiger flavored ice cream. That's my gig. That's my gig.
You stole my gig, and you're gonna pay for it. If you have to eat every little last ice cream bucket that I got and blow up.
Tears make my ice cream taste so much better. When I'm alone, I buy a chocolate covered ice cream.
Wipe right. Oh, here, don't cry. Let me wipe your tears. Oh, it's gonna be okay. All right.
It's not gonna be okay.
Yeah, everyone goes through things like that.
Everyone?
Yeah, of course. When you fail, you get up, you try again. You just go on to the next thing. You're gonna be fine.
No. I was meant to be the world's #1 gymnast. And now I missed that jump. I got no legs.
The same way that you miss that jump, people miss a train. The same way you miss the jump, people, make a mistake on a multiple choice quiz. Things like that.
I don't think making the wrong choice in a multiple quiz is the same as losing your legs.
Listen, I'm just trying to help you here, bro. All right, your ice cream is melting. All right, you're crying for 45 minutes. I'm trying to be fucking nice here.
I've always loved your vigor and strength.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. We heard that you were having an issue, and we wanted to try to help you. So we heard that you have enormous capacity for gymnastics, and we want to try out our new cybernetic legs on you.
See, new opportunity. Good luck.
What? Wait a second. This is just too good to be true.
No, they're carbon fiber enameled. They're wired to go straight into your system, and what we're hoping is that you'll be our first ambassador for the Cyborg Olympics.
Wait a second.
What did he say? Did he say yes?
No, he didn't say yes.
Oh, where did he go? I can't hear you, little guy.
I'm right here, ma'am.
Listen, I wasn't supposed to come in. Chris was gonna take in, but I just couldn't help it. You're gonna do it, right? You're gonna get your magic legs?
It's just too suspicious.
No, you can have magic legs free of cost. All we need you to do is get a perfect score on the SAT.
The public education system is not that good. This is definitely suspicious.
So you wanna study for the SAT? You wanna study for the SAT?
Yes, nerd.
Okay, first of all, you can't call me a nerd, okay? Can't call me that anymore. You need my help, okay? If you want new legs. Oh man, I can't.
Wow, you're a bully. You're a bully.
As soon as I said it, I knew it was bad. I need. We can help each other out is all I mean, okay? If you just let me sit with you at lunch, I can help you get new legs.
We've received some reports from, no, come back here, young man. We've received some reports that a nerd has been bullying one of our students here with a disability. And we're very serious about bullying in this school.
All right. I'm just like, yes, I said it by accident. It was in the heat of the moment. I apologize. I thought we moved on, and yet here you are still bringing this up. We don't need to talk about this.
Yeah, you know what we do with bullies?
Hey, before when I asked you to pass the ACT, that was pretty ridiculous. Guys, get out of here. I got the room. Thanks. So this time we are going to give you free legs. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
It's free legs.
Yes. Now, free of charge. You don't have to pass any tests or anything. That sounds good, right?
Sounds pretty fishy to me.
We're just going to take your arms.
What? What? How am I supposed to masturbate?
Well, People love
I
footwork.
can understand how you're upset about the arm thing. I should have been clearer about the arm thing, but the rules are specific. If you want to be a cyborg, you have to be 50%
I don't want to
human.
be no cyborg. What? Am I time traveling right now? I don't want to be no cyborg.
Well, that was the next step.
Where are you sending me?
Well, we needed to transport you to the year 3500.
Here, you want some ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah, you can cry into this one. That was a rough journey, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Welcome
You know, at
to
least you have it
Cyborg
now, okay? So
School.
cry it out.
I will be your teacher for the entire semester. Sorry, I need to reboot.
I want to have my
Lesson 1, mathematics. Take out your pencils. Oh, wait, you can't. Because you have no arms. Oh, I need to reboot.
Swipe left. You know, sometimes I just stare into the abyss of our sky and I wonder, why am I here? What am I doing?
Swipe right.
Swipe right.
You know, I was thinking that the other day too. And then I looked down at the ground.
Yeah, what about the ground? I don't get it.
Yeah, we're on Earth, bro. All right? You know, we take for granted everything that's around us.
I just can't help but think that somewhere out there, there's some advanced civilization looking down at us.
I'm going to need you to stop staring at my abyss.
But wait, what?
And scene. All right, that is all the time we have. That's right. Staring into the abyss, and we had asked as a suggestion, so that seems perfect. Right? Can we look at the entire cast of Yas out here? Everybody, a round of applause. You funny, beautiful people. Awesome. Now go away. Go away. All right, there it is. Okay, cool. So do not leave your screen. We have so much show coming up for you. In about a couple of minutes, we'll be doing some queer stand-up showcase. The funniest queers that I know. They're wonderful, amazing. You don't want to miss it. And then afterwards, we have our Shady lip sync showcase. Some amazing performances still yet to come. So we are going to pause our screen for 30 seconds. Enough time for you to wash your hands. So go and wash your hands if you want right now. And we will be back with some stand-up. Do not leave your screen. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. So, just did some shows, you know. How about you?
Hydrating.
All right, everybody off camera, let's move.
queer comedy variety show. It's the first one, but we'll be having these, I think, every week now. So stay tuned for more info. But yes, we have 5 very queer, very funny comics for you. Alejandro Morales is here and Casey Conley. They are our special guests, so stay tuned till the end because they will be doing some sets. But to begin, I'm gonna start you off. I've been dealing with Corona, quarantining in my house. Get it? And it's watching a lot of news. It's hilarious how you have all these pastors and politicians blaming the queers and the gays for Corona, like it's because of our behavior, or just because they used to blaming everything on us. But and it's funny because it got me thinking about Christ, and gayness. And how, he has like his long hair, perfect for a man bun, and he wears his caftans, like he vacations in Mykonos, and all his friends with their gay names, like Peter and Paul and Matthew. You know what I mean? And I don't know. And he's a carpenter. I guess he's into furnishings and interiors. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? You're like, oh no, Jesus, he was going around and he was performing miracles, I was like, I don't know, you think so? Yes, he was performing blessings. I feel like he was just going around reading people. Because people were stupid back then. They're like, oh, I'm black, help me. And he'd be like, bitch, open your eyes. Be like, oh, thank you. He turned water into wine. It's like, no, he went to this shitty party and it was just water. And he's like, yo, Pedro, Peter, please bring the wine we got. Thank you. This party sucks. He's so gay. Jesus is so gay. That Last Supper picture looks like the waiter took it at drag brunch, like swaddles, yeah. Where's Juliet? Where's that shady bitch? But yeah, it is my Jesus year. I am 33 years old. Woo! I was supposed to get crucified last week, but it was postponed because of the corona. That's fine because I was dreading it, and not the crucifixion, a little S&M, but the actual the look, because I have a big belly, and that look is all about the abs. So I don't know if it's gonna, and I'm glad it's not happening. It's not gonna work. But being gay is fun. I've been gay my whole life. I knew it, and my little sister knew it. She's younger than me by 2 years, and she was on to me from a very, very young age. She would follow me around, and she would ask me, are you gay? Come on, you're gay. Tarek, did you see Brokeback Mountain? Yeah, things like that. And she'd come to my room and she'd always confront me and she'd be like, Tarek, why are you dating a girl now? Shouldn't you be coming out of the closet? And I would be like, love now, please. I'm super into my girlfriend suit. Mind you, the Spice Girl poster behind me, like, girl power. She would be like, okay, Tarek, whatever. She would leave disappointed, Britney Spears on the door, like, oops, you did it again, bitch. Better luck next time. But she was on to me, and she had noticed someone was downloading gay porn on the family computer. Me, because smart, right? And I was downloading gay porn on LimeWire. You guys remember LimeWire? You had to find gay porn by title, and I was a young gay. I didn't know these titles. Like, oh, Henry's Fist Party. What's that? Three Bears, Goldilocks, Twink Bottom. What? Like the book, you know? And I remember like I had an obsession with Russian history at the moment. And there was like this one that was like Russian Man in the Woods. And I downloaded it. And I waited 3 days because that's how long that shit would take to download all that I want. Like today where you could just like roll over the thumbnail and see the whole thing. Like, oh, okay, right, I'm done. I don't even need to click on the video. You know, you'd have to wait. So one day it was late at night and my video was ready and I waited for everyone to go to bed. I put on my headphones and I put on my Russian porn. And my sister sneaked up behind me and she scared the shit out of me. She's like, ha! I got you! You're gay! And you can't get my And I was like, Luna, I'm doing some research, okay? But I screamed so loud, the entire neighborhood found out it was gay. Okay. They were like, oh my God, what was that? Oh, I guess Tarek is done with his research. Anyways, guys, we got lots of show for you tonight. The first comic coming up is one of my fellow improvisers, one of my favorite people, F. Dylan. Please give the very cute Victoria Haig a big welcome.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, great. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Victoria. So some people are still in quarantine. I am not. I went back to work on Monday, and I can tell you, coming out of quarantine is probably the worst hangover you'll ever experience. When you're in quarantine, you're used to sleeping in or waking up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, going to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm walking around my house butt-ass naked because who's going to tell me shit? Nobody. I'm just doing all hang out. So, but since Monday, like legit, I felt like an elephant in a sausage casing, like no joke. I don't remember what it was like to wear work clothes at all. Like I'm suffering. Before I even clock out now, I'm unhooking my bra, like I'm at the punch out clock, like just ready to go home. By the time I walk into my house, I'm naked because I'm back in my natural habitat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm comfortable. So catching COVID-19 wasn't actually the thing I feared the most. Being quarantined, I was quarantined for about 21 days. What I feared the most was getting pregnant. That's right. When I was first quarantined with my significant other, we were having sex about 4 to 5 times a day. It was great because I slept in, I had plenty of energy. That was about a 500% increase to our usual routine. So he was loving it. About a week in, it wasn't really that fun anymore because it felt almost like a job. So, and for me, I have bad knees, so that it wasn't going down anymore after that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not super old, but I'm getting up there in age, I guess, and my joints just aren't what they used to be. I remember when I was younger, I used to dread getting my period. Like, no, why, God, why me? Like, I would ask him why, like, why do you have to fuck this up for me? Now I get my period, and it's a blessing. Like, I'm thanking God. I'm getting down on my fucked up knees, and I'm saying a prayer, and promising that I'll never be in that situation ever again. 1 month later, no. When I was younger, I was so shy to go get a bikini wax. I would only go to the same person every single time because I was just so timid, and I don't know, it was weird. I would rearrange my schedule to be there on a day that she was there, and if she wasn't there, and I had to go see a new esthetician, it would be the most awkward moment. I would walk in there and literally just stare at the ceiling and try to make awkward, like small talk. Like, so, is it busy today? That wax is really hot, huh? Like, just to get rid of the silence because it was so uncomfortable for me Now I walk in there, pants off. I don't give a fuck. This is what you're paid to do. So guess what? You're gonna wax this hairy ass pussy. I don't care. Like, I'm good now. So since I've been quarantined, I've had a lot more time to talk to my family. So I took it upon myself to come out to my mom.
Yeah.
I realized, I don't talk to them as much as I should, because things usually go left when I do. So one afternoon we were on the phone and she asked me the usual, barrage of questions. Vicky, when are you getting married? I want a grandchild. Are you a lesbian? Be honest, are you a lesbian? As if repeating the question twice would influence me to tell her anything. So I said, no, Mom, I'm pansexual. She said, what? What is that? I said, pansexual. It means I'm attracted to people, not their gender identity. She, again, what? I told her, like, I guess she didn't understand. I mean, again, she's an old Caribbean woman, so to her, that's like speaking another language. So I told her straight up, it means I will fuck him, she, they, if they give me the love and affection I was so deprived of as a child. That's what it means. She lost it after that. What? She saw red, like, in that moment. One thing about my mom is that you can never question her parenting skills. That's one thing she prides herself on. I have 4 siblings, and she takes pride in knowing that she raised us. So, I mean, to my mom, I've never been in jail, a couple abortions, but no kids before marriage. So to her, I'm winning. So anyway, that's my time. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! Thank you, Victoria. That's hilarious. And congratulations on coming out.
Thank you.
Now that's a queerency. Anyways, the next comic coming up is one of our favorite people at Villain. He's a tremendous actor, singer, improviser, and stand-upper. So please give it up for Patrick Rodriguez.
Woo!
Buddy,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. Hi. Good to see you again, or if you're just tuning in, good to see you now. All right, so like Tarek said, my name is Patrick, and oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I don't. I'm not sick. Wait, I have a cough. I've had this cough since May of last year. So yeah, it's May of last year, May 2019, and now it's April. So I don't know. This is like the longest relationship I've ever had. The last time I was this close to 1 year anniversary, my boyfriend broke up with me 2 weeks before my birthday. So I'm kind of hoping this one sticks. So I'm gonna cough. Just no, I'm not sick. Well, I am, but in a more whatever. It's not the virus. Okay, cool. So I'm a high school teacher. I teach drama, so it's not that impressive. But I mean, I love it. I love teaching drama. It's what I live for. So I teach from grade 6 to that's like ages 10 through 18. So it's like a huge age gap that I am responsible for. And these are crazy times. I mean, like, you've read it on the news, you're experiencing it, of course, but it's really incredible. The distance learning, I log in like every day, every weekday basically, and I chat with them, and they tell me a bit about their lives, or it's just so inspiring to see that they, even though they're kids and they're dealing with all this crazy stuff, that they could just stay so committed to just ignoring me like they do in real life. It's like their commitment is just incredible. So being a gay person is, to me, kind of a hard thing to navigate sometimes. I'm sure anybody who's gay can probably say that. I'm not special, but still. But we tend to find ways to label ourselves, to like make things a bit easier, to find community and all stuff, and that's great. You probably know some of them, like Twinks or Bears. I'll give you I'll give you 3 guesses as to which one I am, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, I'm a bear, okay? It's great, you know it. Sorry. So, I actually coined a term for myself. Well, I don't know if I came up with it. Somebody else probably did, but I came up with it independently. So I like to take credit for it. I call myself a starter gay. Yeah, a starter gay. It's basically the idea is it's the type of gay person that you'd introduce to somebody who's not so progressive, let's say, or accepting or whatever. A shitty person, I would say, and you would talk to them and let them know that, you know, I love who I love, and that could be, you know, a really beautiful thing. I mean, not so much for me, but like for other gays, it's great. I love watching their Instagrams. But yeah, a good example of a starter gay is Pete Buttigieg, right? Mayor Pete. That's right. I know. We have forgotten about Mayor Pete, but I'm going to use my Pete Buttigieg material tonight, so bear with me. Whatever. So yeah, Pete Buttigieg, if you don't remember, because this was before the end of the world, he was one of the Democratic candidates for president, openly gay man, ran a pretty successful campaign for the most part. A lot of people liked him, a lot of people didn't like him, that's fine. But basically, he's kind of like, he's exactly what a starter gay is. He gets people accustomed to this idea of gays running for office, right? And so I'm exactly like Mayor Pete, except I don't look like an elf on the shelf. I look more like a bear on the stair. Whatever. I love my good puns. So, and it's really interesting being gay at home on a dating app now. I'm like on everything right now. Like I'm on Grindr, Scruff, Tinder, Facebook dating, Growler, Hinge, Chappy. That's right. And if they would let me on Farmers Only, I'd probably be on there too, but that's besides the point. And I just love this time. I don't love this time. Wow, what a way to say that. No, there's one silver lining to this in that I finally have like a decent excuse to deny men. You know what I mean? Like deny men the pleasures of my body. I went to Catholic school. I know the worth. You know what I mean? And so I'm surprised that humanity has just like existed, because if I were a lady, I'd deny men sex all the time. I don't know how you ladies do it, because men are disgusting. But I love them, but I also hate them. So it's great. It's great that I'm here. By the way, it's just a good reason to finally not have to host a hookup. Because of the pandemic, as opposed to me living with my mom. And part of me is really scared because she's in the next room. Probably heard this entire set. So, hey, there it is. So that is my time. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Tarek, for having me. It's an amazing show. Thank you.
That was hilarious. Give it up for our sweetest honey bear of them all. And we have fun with you. I hope the others don't get mad at me for having said that. Okay. Just want to give shout out to everyone watching on YouTube, all my peeps in Guatemala and California who are texting me right now. Thank you for watching on different time zones. You guys are so busy quarantining or queerantining as you're keeping it today. Thanks for choosing us. And the next comic coming up is another billionaire and one of my favorite people. She's our musical director and my favorite Miami lesbian. Give it up for Priscilla Blanco.
Yes. How's it going, everybody? Yes, I am Priscilla Blanco. Thank you, Tarek, and thank you, Villain. But yeah, at Villain, I actually music direct. I do all sorts of music things. I teach music. I like do a bunch of musicals. I perform. And anyone that you meet will probably tell you, yeah, Priscilla makes everybody sing. And I do. I make everyone sing. Mainly so you can prove to that depressed motherfucker who's staring at that black Netflix screen, right, that you can indeed sing. And guess what? You have the skill to do it now. So, and this is how I ended up teaching middle school. for 5 years. And I had a lot of friends who were just like, girl, why are you teaching middle school? That's like the worst age group. And I was like, you literally hate children. Yeah. I thought that was like the most ridiculous thing. These kids are going through a lot, all right? You know, they're going through like hormonal acne. They're trying to figure out who the fuck they are in this like weird ass transitional period of their life. And but a lot of my kids, some of them were super talented and skilled and very committed. And then I had kids who were just like faking seizures. Yeah. And you know, I realized like these kids that really were all about it developed the skill. They're doing awesome now. And then you have the other group of kids who didn't do shit. And those are the adults who are like, what do I do with my life? I'm so lost. I'm going through like a crisis. You should have joined band in middle school. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. And as you go through realizations in life, you know, for example, for me, there was one of them was when I was Jehovah's Witness. And a lot of people talk a lot of crap about Jehovah's Witnesses, and in some part, rightfully so. And in other ways, I'm like, all right, calm down. It wasn't that bad. Like, I learned a lot of useful skills, how to talk to like, you know, basically everybody, how to deal with like the craziest scenarios. You know, right now people are like, oh my God, JWs, they're, you know, Jehovah's Witnesses, they can't knock on your door right now. And I'm like, these are resilient people. They are fucking writing letters right now and putting little pamphlets in that envelope so you can get it in your mailbox. And when you open that letter from a random person, all right, and you read it, they're going to force you to repent all your sins. All right. And so that was my life growing up. One time I was about 9 years old. I go up to a door and I'm knocking. I'm holding my pamphlet and I prepared my presentation and I'm like super nervous. My heart's racing. Who knows what's on the other side of that door? And they open the door. Good morning. Today we're visiting our neighbors and we're leaving a pamphlet. God's kingdom, is it real? But you look busy, so we'll come back another day. You know who opened the door? A grown-ass man, bulging in his underwear. Yeah. So I turn around to the group of elders and they're like, great job, Sister P, you did it. Yay, yeah, whoa. I was like, you literally hate children. Yeah, it was rough. And then I realized I'm gay. And that for my sister was a challenge. She was like super shocked. She was like, what? You're gay? I had no idea. And I'm like, bitch, like I literally like know every Alicia Keys song ever. I memorized the entire album. All right. Like that was my main fucking crush right there. Like, girl. And then, you know, the other day she walks in and I finally, because of quarantine, have all this time to put up art and like do stuff around the house. And I have this artwork that is a woman who is painting on an easel and then another woman who is going down on her at the same time. And my sister brings me like soup or some shit. And she's like, here you go. And I'm like, I know you saw that, girl. I know you saw that. The same way you saw my fucking pink strap on, the same way you saw my bong, the same way you saw my weed stash, the same way you saw my fucking nipple tassels. Bitch, let's be real here, all right? The cough that you were giving me the eye for, that's my weed cough, all right? So at the end of the day, you know, the realization I've had with my sister is that the craziest things in the world happen to us, and it just forces us to deal with each other a little bit more, which, you know what? That's cool with me. Thank you, everybody, and I hope everyone is safe. And thank you, Tarek, again, and Bill and Theater. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.
Yay! I love how our sibling experiences were very different. Like your sister's like, no, she's not gay. Mine like, he's gay. And I love how you're painting at home. It's like a woman painting while she's being you now. That's what I call multitasking. Yes, gay. Be on that shit.
Yes, 100.
Anyways, our next comic is the first time that he is on our stage, virtually, of course. Maybe one day he'll be on our actual stage, hopefully very soon. He's gay, he's Hispanic, he's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Alejandro Morales.
Yeah. Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Alejandro. I am the 19th funniest comedian in Philadelphia, so
yes, girl.
Yeah, you might be in for a treat. I have been told that I look like Fred Armisen with alopecia. Do you see it? Yeah. A little bit. That's fine. It's a compliment. Before that, a guy told me I look like a thumb. So anyway, I didn't always know that I wanted to do comedy. When I was 18 years old, I moved to New York City to be an actor. I thought my passion in life was theater. It turns out I'm just gay. Easy mistake. Yeah. Easy mistake. That's my name on Grindr's, Easy Mistake. Before the quarantine, the last show that I did was at a gay bar. That was tough for me. I don't like to bomb the same place that I strike out. So it's true. I am from an immigrant family. Both of my parents got away with it. Not everybody is a fan of immigrants. Once this guy called me an anchor baby. All babies are anchors, but anchor baby is a legal term that means that I was born on a boat and then dropped into the water. Okay, that's I'm sorry. That's not the real legal term. The actual legal term is birthright citizenship. I was born here, so I am a birthright citizen, which makes me waterproof. Yeah, because ice can't touch me. I don't know. I feel like people should really value the contributions that immigrants make to this country because they are many. My Aunt Marta actually invented America's favorite joke about hotels. Housekeeping. That's her. That's my Aunt Marta. She wrote that. What? Everybody else is standing on the shoulders of giants. So I am. I do wish I came across a little bit more ethnic. One of my favorite comedians, Margaret Cho, got very famous doing impressions of her Korean parents, and I want to do that, but I've never met her parents. It's tough. I'm from a big family. I'm one of 5 kids because Latinos are like popcorn. We get together, things get caliente. Next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. There are 11 of you. But I am one of just 5 kids. But my dad, my father is actually so, he's so thoughtful and he's so generous. So he spread out those 5 kids over 3 moms. Yeah, my dad is like Oprah with a Welcome Back Kotter mustache. He's like, you get a baby and you get a baby. Look under your chair, 2 babies. Except he does it in Spanish. So he's like, a ti te doy una guagua, y a ti te doy una guagua, y a ti te doy 2 guaguitas. Toma, toma, toma. That's my father. That's my dad. I get along with my dad now a lot better since we're both grown-ups. You know, I'm in my advanced 20s. I'm 38. It's tough. It's hard because there's a language barrier. My father's first language is Spanish and his second language is English. My first language is English, and then my second language is slang I pick up from RuPaul's Drag Race. Autocorrect gets in the way. I tried to text my dad, sorry, can't come visit this summer, and it auto-corrected to, fuck your farm, I'm going dick tasting in wine country. Send. I have to do it to him. I also especially get along with my dad better now after I came out of the closet to him, even though I didn't come out of the closet in like the best way. I came out of the closet to my dad when I was 15 to win an argument. Pretty gay. But he had this habit of like always like having these very hard luck immigrant stories. And then he would turn to me and go, and what could possibly be so hard about your life? So one day I just stepped into my light, and I was like, oh, do you know what's so hard about my life, Dad? It was a really gay moment. I was like, I'm gay. And then I like ran up the stairs like Stephanie Tanner on Full House. Just like fully expecting and wanting my dad to be like that sitcom dad. I want him to follow me up the stairs and have a heart to heart. He avoided me for a month. But he is a good man. So after that month passed, he came to me, and the first thing he said was, you are my son, and I love you. So I accept you. But then the second thing he said was, who touched you? I was like, nobody yet, Dad, fingers crossed. I don't know. I don't speak for the gay community. They won't let me. I apply every year, but I am a brave member of the LGBTQIA community. Just a quick refresher for anybody out there who needs it. That's L for lesbian, G for gay, B for bisexual, T for trans, Q for queer, I for intersex, and A for and many more. We're very inclusive. I say brave, not because I'm open about my sexuality, but because I eat ass, and that takes courage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have been single for a long time. I've been single since Obama's first term, and I feel a little bit differently about it now than I did then, because 7 years ago, I was like, I was fresh on the market. I would march into any bar confident, like, boom, which one of you is coming home with me tonight? And now I say the same thing, but I'm saying it to a shelf of cheese at the grocery store. I don't know, you all look pretty French. I don't know, I'm going bald. I'm getting there gradually. I believe it or not, I have 7 hairs left on the top of my head. I like to think of them as the petals from that magical rose in Beauty and the Beast. Like, if I don't find true love by the time the last one falls out, I'll be alone forever, and all my silverware will turn into cats. We're singing a little song like, here are cats. Here's more cats. This whole house is full of cats, provided you don't have allergies and you can fuck my. You know how the song goes. It's not easy being single in a big city for anybody, gay, straight, whatever. When you're not 10 or you're not a 9, maybe you're not an 8. This is usually the part in the show where somebody stops me. Okay. It's fine. Not even my friends are nice to me. My friend Steve, when he sees me out, he goes, hey, did you lose weight? And then he gives me a hug and goes, found it. Bitch, it's fine. I'm not nice. I took this guy to dinner and I paid. He was like, you're a peach. And I was like, you are also a fruit. Hated it too. I don't know. I feel like I'm like the Goldilocks of dating. Like, I'm trying to find what feels right for me, but I just end up pissing off a bunch of bears in the process. I myself don't identify as a bear. I identify as a raccoon because I love garbage. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get out of here on a quick. I'm gonna get out of here. I am in the market. I'm doing it. I'm playing the field. I was dating this guy, and he was a little bit younger than me. He was 10 years younger than me. But even though he was so much younger than me, I felt like I was the little kid and he was a grown up because he did all the adult things. He had a car and he had a job. He knew how to read, and he was. He was such a grump. He didn't want to hold my hand in public because he didn't want people to think that we were gay. And I was like, nobody in public thinks that we're gay. Everybody thinks that I'm your stepdad. Relax. If you don't think I have stepdad energy, you've never seen me light a joint on the stovetop. I don't have to tell your mother about this. Okay, I think that's my time. You guys have been so much fun. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alejandra. That was awesome. That was hilarious. Hope to have you back on soon. All right, guys, we've come to that part of the night where there's just one comedian left, and she's worth it. Trust me. I hope you're still watching, because coming up to the stage, it's South Florida's most famous lesbian comedian and our favorite guest, and her name is Casey Conley.
Oh my gosh, what an intro.
Yeah.
This is great. I was worried about what you were going to say after you already brought Priscilla up as your favorite lesbian in South Florida. And I was like, oh, really? Oh.
I said South Florida's favorite. Not my
yeah, I know. I'm just we've hung out like 4 times. I couldn't blame you for having a closer friend than me. Thanks for having me. This is so great to be here. I've taken to standing for stand-up and talking to a microphone that is not plugged into anything, but it does it feels so much more real. I have to admit. I could have just not even plugged it in, but I was like, no, there needs to be a wire so I can show them that I'm still just a fraud. Hi. Things are going good for me in the choir. I've started to start calling it the choir because it makes me feel better. Like, let's all go streaking through the choir. That's basically what we're doing, right? No one's really getting dressed in this thing. I have no pants on, so, you know, I have underwear on if that helps, but usually just a bathing suit by this time of the week. It's time to do laundry. Anyway, the quarantine has been kind of good to me because I'm lucky enough to be married, and this is where usually people would be like, oh, gross, whatever. Now all of a sudden it feels like a brag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I still get companionship and human touch. Like, I feel like such a jerk rubbing it in people's face that I'm married now. It's the rudest. Single friends are out there like, I'm out of lotion, or their vibrator's broke. I'm like, mine still works great, you know? It's a little complicated sometimes, but she's nice otherwise. Anyway, what I really don't envy right now is people with children in this thing. That has me like just wrecked to even think about it, you know? Like pre-quar, that's how I like to refer to our time now, because it's hard to keep track of when it is. It's just pre-quar, now we're in quar, and then there'll be post-quar one day, we hope.
We hope.
So pre-quar, I had my niece and nephew over here, and they're like 8 and 10, and we decided to get in the pool, and we're swimming, we're in there maybe 10 minutes, and my niece is like, what are we doing next? I was like, next? We just got in the pool. This is next. Like, what are you talking about? And it's going to be this for another 3 hours until your parents show up. This is all I have planned. I was just like, that was pre-quar. Can you imagine what that shit is like right now? Like, what is next? More of nothing. That's what we get, okay? You were a bad girl. It's not how I want to teach lessons to my niece and nephew, but maybe they could learn a thing or two, you know? Appreciate your auntie's pool. But what else is happening in quarantine? I think we can all relate, no matter who you are in this quarantine, everyone's collective Netflix standards have gone down, right? Like, I used to sit there and like flip through and be like, ooh, I've got 42 minutes before I go to bed. What is like the show that's just gonna like take me to there? You know, like nothing too scary. I got a sleepy sleep, but also I need something more than a sitcom because I've got, 42 minutes. And it was like, pick the perfect thing. Now it's just freaking Russian roulette. Just turn on the thing and push play and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got the time. And it turns out I've watched Tiger King, which is all the rage. I understand people are like obsessed with this show. But for me as a Floridian, that's just like a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, those are all my neighbors, okay? I'm just saying, like, I'm the only one in about 6 miles that doesn't have an NRA flag in my front yard. So it's not that exciting to me. Anyway, the standards have gone down. I also watched Love is Blind. Anybody else? Love is Blind?
Yes.
Which everyone's all into that too and excited. I'm sorry, that's just lesbian dating. You know? It's like, oh, talk for 12 hours and never see each other? You're lesbians, okay? Fall in love or you meet, you're just lesbians. You're not special. This isn't exciting.
Oh my God.
They went on the first date is like their honeymoon date. And I'm like, where are the U-Hauls? What's happening? This is all wrong. Like, you're not breaking up now. You're in love. Like, this is,
Oh my God.
I don't like, you're stuck with that bush or no bush. It doesn't matter. It's not up to you anymore. I just feel like that's where it really lost me. I was on board until then. My friends, like all over the country, we tried to unite and find like a silver lining and a morale boost. And one of them hosted a scavenger hunt. I don't know if you've done one of these, but they put together a list of like 20 things, and they're like, okay, go walk around your neighborhood. You have 1 hour to find as many things as you can. And stuff like a cat or a litter or a tree stump. And it was supposed to make you feel good and give you something to do. And it just made me realize that my neighborhood is trash. Like, it's, like there's way too much litter. Also, this cat only has 3 legs. Like, what is wrong with where I live? Just saying. Like I said, Tiger King is a Tuesday here, and it was never been more evident than a scavenger hunt. Now, if we can get back to talking about things like pre-quar, that's where I really like to focus my energy. Pre-quar. It was a good time, you know? And that was back when people, and I was annoyed by this, but now I would kill for someone to just ask me if me and my wife want kids, you know? We get asked that all the time. Like, as a married couple out in the world, that is all people can talk about. Do you want children? Do you have kids? Do you want kids? And I used to get annoyed by this. Of course, it's because it always ended up way too personal, you know, because we're straight or because we're not straight. It's like it can't end there. It's got to end up being like complete strangers being like, oh, do you guys want kids? Who would have them? How are you going to get pregnant? It's like, I just want to order an appetizer. You know what I mean? I know. You guys remember appetizers? I miss those too.
Yeah.
It's a touchy subject to get to when you talk about nostalgia. At this point, I do miss appetizers, but I don't miss those questions, you know, because like it was always so ridiculous. Like one time somebody asked my wife and I if we were going to get a surrogate. Like, there's already 2 women in this relationship. You want us to bring on a third? Are you crazy? Like, we'd have 3 women in one house and nobody to kill the spiders. Like, that's not a recipe I want. And don't look at me like that. You guys are like, you got the haircut, you kill the spiders. No. I'm not that kind of lesbian. Okay? It's just for show, okay? I'm not a Home Depot gay. Just saying, like, at best, I'm like Target automotive section, okay? Right, and I'm just there for the air fresheners, okay? I don't understand how anything works. Just want things to smell good. So it's a weird time. It's a weird time when you start missing questions. Like, somebody once asked us, I swear, somebody once asked my wife and I, if we had a sperm donor, or if either of us had a brother. What?
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm like, we're gay. We're not from Kentucky. Like, take it easy. I know, I'm just kidding. I know this is like on the internet, so if you're watching this and you're from Kentucky, just pretend I said West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's all the same, really. I'm afraid. I miss shopping a lot more than I thought I would. I miss shopping. That's a weird one for me. In fact, I bought this shirt right before we got quarantined, and I'm still unsure about it, so I kept the tags on. Because I'm just not committed to it, and I don't feel like I have to be until it sees the outside world. So, I'm sorry, did you guys not know lesbians were cheap? Yeah, we are, as a people. That's why there's no like lesbian nights at bars, because we're not buying drinks, you know what I mean? It's not happening. We're all gonna go over to Kim's in pregame with a bunch of beers, and then we'll get there before they start charging cover, and we're out of there by midnight, you know? Oh, dear. Anyway, what was I saying? I miss shopping. I do miss shopping. And that's coming from someone, my favorite store to shop at is Dick's Sporting Goods. I know. And believe it or not, they've got curbside pickup. So thank goodness, you know, and I can still get some new gym shorts since that's all I'm wearing now. Good news, you guys can too. Also, right when the quarantine hit, you know what I ordered? A brand new basketball hoop for the driveway. I'm just saying, could I be any gayer? I don't think so. Some people are out there buying reasonable things like toilet paper or tampons. Not me. I decided I need to be able to play horse by myself. Oh, man. Although I do feel like that is like a sensibility that comes from being kind of a millennial, because like I didn't have, there was no internet and no social media until I was in college, right? Internet came in like end of middle school. Facebook, I was in college. So like my childhood was pre-internet. So I'm very attuned to this. So that's why I went out and bought a basketball hoop. Meanwhile, like the Gen Zers went out there and they just bought every streaming service. They were like, this seems like a great time to get Amazon Prime and HBO and Showtime and everything they could get. And I was like, I just need a basketball hoop, you know, maybe a ball or two so I can share with the mailman when he comes through. That's pretty much what my life has been. If you guys are watching, you want to follow me, I want to give you guys my handle. I made it when I was 13 years old. As I mentioned, we got the internet when I was in middle school, and I made my username, which was very appropriate at the time. It was my name, Casey, and then reaffirming that, Faux Show. I'm Casey Faux Show. So that's where you can find me on everything. I'm just saying, if you want like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Venmo, if you're feeling generous, you know, now accepting donations. For rent, I mean, I've got to pay that. But another fun note that I discovered, my username, Casey Faux Show, I discovered back pre-quar. A woman came up to me after the show and I handed her my business card that shows my username. And she said, do you know what faux show means in Hungarian? And I was like, I sure don't. And she said it means with diarrhea. So I'm Casey with diarrhea, everybody, on Instagram and Facebook and Venmo, like I said. I'm just saying, if you're trying to find me, follow the diarrhea. If we're not careful, though, we're all going to be with diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for this virus. That was inappropriate. I don't know how I'm doing on time. It seems like I got to be getting close. But I did find out that I'm not the only one in my family that has an issue with usernames. Because my mom, she's on Instagram now, too. She's in her 60s, and she's a sweet woman. And her name is Sandra Mary Flanagan Smith. And she joined Instagram as Sandra M.F. Smith. Yeah. So now I have to read my notifications like, Sandra motherfucking Smith liked your photo. Motherfucking Smith commented on your photo. Sandra motherfucking Smith says, love you, pumpkin. Be safe. That's the kind of stuff she says to me. Anyway, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me. Make sure to take care of you guys for doing this and keeping this show comedy alive. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Casey. That was awesome. That brings us to the end of our queer showcase, stand-up showcase, but it's not the end of our Digital Yas show. We're going to go on a small little break after this, but we're going to be back at 10:30 with the Shady Lip Sync Showcase. We're going to have Poppy J Snacks, Aldi D'Amico, Aldi like the supermarket, myself. We're going to be commenting on all the performances and interviewing the performers. It's going to be shady, but fun. Anyways, thank you to all the comics for participating. Thank you, Alejandro and Casey, for being guests. And a special thank you to Anastasia Linskaya for helping me out and helping us always with everything we do. So stay tuned, guys. We got lots more coming at 10:30.